This is the third video in this series, and it's hard to talk about. And I admit, probably because I've got a lot of emotion tied into this. But now let's talk about Black Mermaids. You've heard me talk about beauty standards, how it's tied to ethnicity. Now let's talk about Ariel. You know, Disney's new Black Mermaid, and how the world is falling apart. This is a step in the right direction. It allows us to be able to see standards of beauty, and allows us as people of color to see ourselves in the world. And even if white people don't engage with it, which I think is important when it comes to representation, what it does do is it shifts the standard of beauty. But it's not enough to do it one at a time. We can't have a single Black mermaid. We need to be flooded with Black mermaids. We need to be flooded with standards of beauty that are tied to people of color. And this is where it's critical that we don't just have representation. This is where it's critical that we have over-representation. We've had a long history of white standards presented to the world. It is time now for the better health of the psychology of white, black, brown, yellow, red people, that we see more people of color, a far greater number of people, to the point that white people become a minority in the media. Now that might be upsetting for people to hear, because they don't feel like there's an equal representation, but we need to shift the balance. We can't make changes by a drop in the ocean. A single Black mermaid will do nothing, but a sea of Black mermaids will change the world. This is Dr. Raymond Abdurrahman with a very difficult topic of beauty, psychology, Black mermaids, and sexual racism.